just about set to go. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What should we keep an eye on here?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a double. One out. Runner at second. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swings and misses. Had him way out front of the slurve. And the batter now, Matt Olson. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Swing and a pop-up. He's got it, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. The 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Profar gets under it, makes the catch for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Line drive and foul ball.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one's off the wall. Throws to second, and that's a double.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed are creeping into my mind right now.
Here's Jared Kelnick.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the
well, he's under it to make the catch in center. We head to the bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Sale back to work. Fastball is outside. Sale, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Sale. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
And now the rookie second baseman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Harris pulls it in on the run. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Michael Harris the second. Digs in now. And that one fouled off. Harris, a rangy center fielder, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Doubled his first time. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going 1.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. And makes the grab. That's out number 2. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ohtani.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Here's a high chopper. Albies tosses to first. Inning over. Dodgers back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Snell winds and deals. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here is Matt Olson. And there's a foul ball. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Riley batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Strike on the inside corner.
All right, there's number 8. 1 away.
And that one hammered. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in L.A., here's Mookie Betts.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
That one ripped. And it's gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
No strike.
Hernandez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Strike on the outside. And the count 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Foul ball still 0-2. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2-round. We go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves. Jurickson Profar. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So here's Murphy now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right.
That one is absolutely belted way back there, and it bangs off the foul pole. Home run.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
That one fouled off.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Arcia stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's Muncy to hit. Sale back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Number 63 getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee getting cranked up as well.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And next for LA, Andy Pappas. He's 0 for 1. Hot shot to third. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup, and next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Right through there, got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Nothing doing for the... And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And out number 1 on the grab. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Albies, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Edman makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Ozuna in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. That misses,
Nope, that's a ball.
and that is ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, Muncy. And that'll do it. So they go.
Pitching for Atlanta.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Kelnick makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground to the left, Arcia tosses to first, and that is that. Dodgers down. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Riley in the box now, no balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Edman puts it away for the out. Now batting Jurickson Profar. A little bit high maybe, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Profar gets a piece there.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Olson at first, 1 gone. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Edman makes the grab for the 2nd out. Here's Sean Murphy. That's in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock.
Well, got to pause on that thought as that bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
On the ground, and that's just foul. No outs, runner on second. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And the runner holds. Here's the second baseman. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and they're up by 4. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaches, but can't make the grab.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He scores. They clear the bases. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered here in this one.
Isabel Hernandez.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball misses. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
They're merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
And that one almost got him.
Ball 2.
Turns and fires the Betts. Backed off the plate that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Out to short. Arcia in the hole. Jump throw. Low throw. And he's safe. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. It's a So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And in the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. And down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beans.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Ripped to right. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And here's Freddie Freeman. Hernandez back to work. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Grabs it on the run. And there's one away. Will Smith to the plate.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 10-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And that's a base hit.
Now batting.
Man at
number
first.
6.
Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 3. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
On its way to the corner. Kelnick sizes this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch. Once he digs in. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit right there. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. And the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on. Home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Up the middle.
Number
And that
66.
chance handled. 1 up, 1
Tanner
down.
Scott.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So it's their last chance in this one. Here is Austin Riley.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to